little out of tune, so lost in space, racing that moon, climbing the wall of a hurricane, still overall, I can't complain. All I wanted was one chance to let freedom ring. They said I'd have to get a permit, a bunch of tags and everything. I never made it through the red tape. I got this paper hat, I got a job working weekdays. You want fries with that? I got nothing to lose, there's nothing to gain. It's like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. I can't complain. I was talking with my girlfriend, I told her I was stressed. I said I'm going off the deep end. She said, God, for once, give it a rest. We're all waiting in the dugout, thinking we should pitch. How you gonna throw a shutout if all you do is bitch? I got nothing to lose, there's nothing to gain. It's like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. I can't complain. Now I've got a brand new dance, I need one more shot. I just need one last chance, you know I won't get caught. I wanna make my last stand, and this time I can't be bought. Then again, on the other hand, how much have you got? Got nothing to lose, I got nothing to gain. It's like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. I can't complain. Little out of place, little out of tune, so lost in space, racing that moon, climbing the wall of a hurricane. Overall, I can't complain. Hey, how are you all? I can't complain. Well, there's a Coke machine glowing through a parking lot. Call that a room with a view. This was the best night of pool that I ever shot. I made a lot of money too, looking for some company in the weekly scene. I seen there just had to be you. Hadn't seen you since New Orleans, never did figure out where you'd run off to. I know I looked bad the last time you saw me, but lately I'm doing alright. I won a tournament last week in Oklahoma City, hustled half of this town tonight. I got some cocaine if you want some, it's the best that I could find. Here we could just sit here and talk all night, if that big old guy out in your car don't mind, like a old time. Or we could screw off a top on a bottle of wine. We're living on our own kind of American dream, just like the old time. Your goal was always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw fishing line in that old mainstream. No, I ain't expecting anybody but you. I don't know who this could be at the door, but I'm pretty sure that you've got a clue, and I'll bet you've been to this hotel before. Put the you-know-what in the bathroom, but don't flush it down just yet. Put your pager in my suitcase, I'll get the window. You light a cigarette, it'll be like the old time. Just like the old times, living on our own kind of American dream. Just like the old time. Your goal was always the same as mine. You didn't want to throw a fishing line in that old mainstream. No, sir, officer, you don't understand. We're just two old friends drinking wine. I'm sure she is, but that's not all she is. She is also an old friend of mine. I got her high school pictures right here in my wallet in 1982. No, sir, officer, no offense taken. You have a good night, too. Well, it's a good thing we didn't throw this away. Baby, turn up the radio. I'm pretty sure those cops knew what we were up to. I guess they just decided to let us go. Oh, don't make such a thing about that picture. Hey, that was just something I care. Oh, don't get all sentimental on me now, girl. You haven't even told me what your new name is yet. It's like the old time. All this is just like the old times. We're living on our own kind of American dream. Just like the old time. Your goal was always the same as mine. You didn't want the fishing line in that old mainstream. You didn't, did you, girl? Sound all right? Everybody here okay? I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I had a good time last night. Thank you for asking, man. I appreciate y'all coming down to see me. I tell people this every night because I mean it every night. If you've never seen me play before, my name's Todd Snider. I've been driving around for more than almost 20 years now. I make this shit up. I sing it for anybody that'll listen to it. Some of the songs I'm going to play you tonight are going to be kind of funny, I guess. Some of them get kind of sad. Maybe some of them be sort of sentimental. Every once in a while, some will be real short. Sometimes the songs will seem like they go on forever. Sometimes I might ramble on for as many as 18 minutes in between the songs. And one other thing I want to warn you about before we go too far, and lately I've been telling people this, my newer songs, I guess, as I have been told, have gotten more and more opinionated. So I wanted to let you know, before I go too far into the show, I want to let you know that while I might share some of my opinions with you over the course of it, I don't share them with people because I think that they're smart or because I think people need to know them. I share them with people because they rhyme. I didn't come down here to change anybody's mind about anything. I come down here to ease my own mind about everything. And with that said, I want to thank everybody one more time for giving me a chance to do this shit, because just like yesterday, I looked forward to it the whole fucking day. So thank you, man. I'm going to sing you guys a song, but I'm also hoping that you will sing it to me, because it's just a nice thing to say to somebody. some good fortune come to you. May some good fortune come to you. She's always thinking up something when I'm feeling down. She knows just what to say to pull me through. She looks like a Booker T and the MG sound. There ain't nothing my girl can't do. Not to change the subject, but if you've seen my shoes, I think I left them here the last time I played. Sometimes I feel like all I ever get to do is lose. Sometimes I feel like I got it made. May some good fortune come to you. May some good fortune come to you. People say that life is precious and you have to make the most of it, but nobody has ever proven either thing. When you stand back and you look at the long and the short of it, what else is there to do but sing? I like to say, may some good fortune come to you. May some good fortune come to you. You think that there's a kid in this entire town that is dreaming of someday growing up to be a bum? I didn't think you did, but we both know how that is exactly what some will become. Enough about me. Let's talk about you for a minute. Okay, maybe that's enough. Getting back to me, you know my all-time favorite movie is that one where those two cops who cannot stand each other later under pressure learn to work together. They become great partners, even better friends, and then that one says something funny and the movie ends. May some good fortune come to you. Thank you. Well, there you sit, all by yourself. You're trying to quit, like everybody here. A cigarette, smoke in your eyes. I see a few regrets in there too. Hey there, lonely girl, have I got a lonely boy for you? Like a sunny day someplace else, the music plays, but it don't help. Through the haze you roll your eyes. Every day I wonder what you see. Hey there, lonely girl, I think you're the only girl for me. In this whole wide world, only throw your pearls at me. Here I sit, I'm all by myself. I'm trying to quit something else. Cigarettes, smoke in my eyes. I've got a bunch of regrets too. Hey there, lonely girl, have I got a lonely boy for you? He tried to look like he had a little bit of money. He's a grifter with a southern drawl, but I could tell right away by the way that he was running that boy was just begging to crawl. At least a junkie knows what he needs. Or you get a man all strung out on his own greed, and he will give up everything he's got for just one shot at having it all. He'd taken every last cent of his savings on a trip down a local track. He had a tip from a friend, put it all down the wind on a horse named Heart Attack. He ain't no fool, boy, and he didn't bet it all. So everything was cool when that horse took it fall. But then he turned around and blew the race trying to win it back on. He wanted easy money. It's sad, but it's true. Everybody wants the most they can possibly get for the least they can possibly do. They want that easy money. I don't understand. Oh, the scheme and they plan, but they can't get their hand on no easy money. Well, she'd been watching him from her table. Not too soft, but not too tough. Well, she figured by all that money he'd been throwing around, he was damn sure good looking enough. Worked her way over, she shot him a wink. He took his last $5, bought her a drink. By the time they hit a Motel 6, they figured they was in love. Love, baby, I love. It wanted his money. Oh, Lord, it's sad, but it's true. Everybody wants the most they can possibly get for the least they can possibly do. They want that easy money. Oh, Lord, I don't understand. Oh, yeah, they scheme and they plan, but they can't get their hand on none of that easy money. I recognize some of your voices from last night. You sound good. Well, it must have been about 2 weeks later. He got a call from one of his business friends. He found a surefire steal, this big investment deal. And Dublin, would you believe this? He gonna let both of us in. So they took all the savings out of the bank. On the way home, they stopped to gas up her tank. She stepped in for some cigs and she never saw that fucking again. Oh, they want it easy money. Oh, Lord, it's sad, but it's true. Everybody wants the most they can possibly get for the least they can possibly do. They want that easy money. Oh, Lord, I don't understand. Oh, they're scheming, they're playing, but they can't get their hand on none of that easy money. Oh, they're scheming, they're playing, but they can't get their hand on none of that easy money. I said, I know it's only rock and roll, but I like it, yes I do. Woo, Lord. Tension, tension, tension is all that I know. I got tension out in traffic, I got tension in my office, I've got tension and it's everywhere that I go. After the bad guy killed off all the underdeveloped characters, the good guy put a bullet right through his head. And the screenwriter stood up and told us that all the loose ends had been tied. He said justice is irrelevant. Violent problems need violent solutions because in America we like our bad guy dead. Preferably after some kind of kick-ass car chase or something like that. Well, they roped off all of my problems and they pointed their fingers at drug addiction. I think it's because they know that if you're the one doing the pointing, nobody's looking at you. But you know this war on drugs is funded by the Tobacco and Alcohol Commissions. It's not what drugs that you're strung out on people care about so much as whose. People still dig drugs. Shit, I've been on Folly Beach all last week. Smells like a skunk down there. Tension, tension, tension is all that I know. I got tension in my health food, got tension in my exercise, tension and it's everywhere that I go. When rock and roll first came around, seemed like preachers all went crazy. Pretty soon though, that wasn't enough to get people in the door. So now they jump on just about any scandal that they've got to try and save me, because they know that I don't buy that bullshit about the devil's music anymore. Gay people getting married. Ooh. That's what scares people that don't have shit all else to be scared of these days. Hey, tension, tension, tension is all that I know. I got tension in my courthouse, got tension in my White House, I've got tension in it's everywhere that I go, and I go, Lord, I go. Having a good time so far? It seems like I'm having a lot of fun. Hey, is it all right? Is it not gonna catch my breath? Is it all right if I tell you this poem I made up, man? And is this thing working? Is this thing on? In the hallway of a high school, anywhere USA, there was a bully that would pick on a different kid, and it seemed like every day, with this pack of backslapping buddies that would laugh and back him up all the way, and this screaming pretty girlfriend that would make believe in everything he'd say. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Because then one day this kid that he beat up a couple times before realized to even his own surprise that he probably could indeed take more. And with that, he hatched the evil plan to make that devil pay. He walked up to him in the middle of the gym and he found the nerve to say, he said, "You're gonna hit somebody today? You're gonna hit me too. In fact, you're gonna hit me every day because now I'm picking on you. And as crazy as this might all sound right now, I ain't stopping until I get through. It's too late to beg for mercy. Is this thing working? Is this thing on?" Because that bully, he just laughed and laughed, of course, and so did all of his friends. And he beat that poor kid unmercifully for days and days on end. Only slightly less impressively each time to that pretty girl and all of his friends, who would eventually, secretly, start hoping for that kid to win. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Hey, you may never hear him say this because he thinks people still don't know. But winning that battle every day cost our bully the war a long time ago. And of all the scars he's got to show for every blow that kid sneaks in, the worst one is knowing that tomorrow he's going to have to get up and fight that kid again. If tomorrow never comes, I don't give a damn. If tomorrow never comes, I ain't gonna be afraid to meet my maker just the way that I am. You can't prove anything, but one thing's true. If you could steal from me, I could steal from you. Any kind of heaven everybody doesn't get in won't seem like heaven to me. Well, they tell you that the Garden of Eden was perfect, but you couldn't even eat off the apple tree. And for heaven's sakes, you had to watch that snake lying to your woman constantly. Adam must have scratched his head, looked up and said, "Lord, oh, this isn't doing it for me. If tomorrow never comes, I don't give a damn. If tomorrow never comes, I don't wanna be afraid to come me just the way that I am. Can't do anything I'm dying to. If tomorrow never comes tonight, I'll have to do." I said, I don't ever claim to know what's going on around here. I don't even know where I'm from. I know where I'm going when I get to where I'm going, what I'm doing when I get done. Well, they tell me I'm forgiven if I ask them to be. I say permission ought to come that easily. I'm piling coals up underneath this apple tree. I'm singing, "Oh, Lord, have mercy on me if tomorrow never comes. And the night is all I got. If tomorrow never comes, I don't wanna be afraid to have to meet my maker just the way that I'm not. You can't do anything and then you die. Judge the judgmental and what am I? Judge the judgmental and what am I? Every guy I've ever tried not to be. I want everything as good as it gets. I've learned nothing but that there's another sunrise coming, number one. Other times it sets, and if tomorrow never comes, will tomorrow never come? If tomorrow never come. Well, tomorrow never come. If we were all good people, we could work in perfect rhythm. If worms had daggers, birds wouldn't fuck with them. Thank you. You sound good. You sing good, I think. Hey, don't forget to tip your bartender, man. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. All you need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. Couple of frat guys from Abilene drove out all night to see Robert Earl Keen at the K-Pig Swine and Soiree Dance. They wore baseball caps and khaki pants. They wanted cigs, so to save money, they got one off these hippies who smelled kind of funny. Next thing they knew, they were both really hungry and pretty thirsty too. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-M. Driver, B-double-E-double-R-U, beer run. Found a store with the sign said their beer was coldest. They sent him Brad cause he looked the oldest. He got a case of beer and a candy bar. Walked over to where all those registers are. Laid his fake ID on the countertop. Clerk looked, he turned, he looked back up, he stopped. He said, "Kid, I'm not calling the cops, but I'm gonna have to keep this car." The guys both took it pretty hard. They took it hard. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. Oh, how happy we would be if we only brought a better fake ID on a B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. I met this other old hippie named Sleepy John. He said he was the guy from the Robert Earl song, so they gave him their cash. He got him some brews. It was a beautiful day out in Santa Cruz. They were feeling so good, should have been a crime. The crowd was cool and the band was prime. Made it back up front to their seats just in time to sing with all their friends. Y'all help me say, the road goes on. Just the other morning, I was hanging around in my house. I had that new book with all them pictures of Jonathan Edwards naked in, and I was checking it out. Just then a friend of mine came through the door. Said she'd never picked me for a dope in my time. Man, it ain't like I went on TV and tore up a picture of the Pope like Snider O'Connor did that time. I know I get wild, I may be a little drunk, but it ain't like I've got a bunch of bodies in my trunk. Old man used to call me a no good punk, and I still don't know why. I think I'm an alright guy. Think I'm an alright guy. Just wanna live until I gotta die. I know I ain't perfect, but God knows I try. Think I'm an alright guy. Think I'm alright. Think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm alright, alright, alright. You know, just the other night, these cops pulled me over outside a bar. They turned on the lights and they said, hey son, we're gonna have to ask you to step out of the car. I was only kidding when I called them a couple of dicks. Still they made me do the stupid human trick. Stuck in this jail with a bunch of dumb dicks, and I still don't know why. I think I'm alright guy. Think I'm an alright guy. Just wanna live until I gotta die. I know I ain't perfect, but God knows I try. Hey, I'm an alright guy. Think I'm alright. I think I'm an alright guy. Think I'm alright. Hey, I think I'm alright. Think I'm alright. Think I'm alright. Think I'm alright. Lord, I think I'm alright. Think I'm alright. Think I'm alright. Think I'm alright. Think I'm an alright guy. Lord, I think I'm alright. Lord, I think I'm alright. Anybody have something they hope they heard? But it keeps on getting harder, keep on keeping on, with everybody screaming orders in my ear. I wanna be my old man, I'd love to walk alone, but every time I leave my home, this is what I hear: keep your nose clean, head above water, keep your feet on the ground, hands off my daughter, keep your back to the wind, your thoughts stay still. Now on the clock and now on your health. I wish they'd let me just keep to myself. I live fine on my own. Say to keep up with the time, say to keep up with the Jones, say to keep up with the rest of your class. So keep an open mind in this closed-minded world, always telling me keep off the grass. Keep your nose clean, head above water, keep your feet on the ground, hands on my daughter, keep your back to the wind, your thoughts to yourself. Now on the clock and now on your health. And we said let me just to keep to myself. I live fine on my own. Keep your nose clean, head above water, feet on the ground, hands on my daughter, keep your back to the wind, your thoughts to yourself. Now on the clock and now on your health. And we said let me just to keep to myself. I live fine on my own. It all kind of sounds like, ah! I heard that my baby mother been incarcerated. Otherwise she would have been here today too. Testify that every word I stated, while it may be complicated, it's so true in a way. You say this woman here today, I hardly even know her. Okay, maybe once or twice I might have give her a lift, but she never give me any money, Your Honor. Every penny that she give me, she said was a gift. She said that it was a gift. She said it was a gift. My baby mother been incarcerated. She had some trouble with an interstate cop. Said he saw her driving by obliterated and was further frustrated by the way she wouldn't stop. So they called out all the other cops and had a high-speed chase. Chased my baby through the side of a tree. That's when I think they might have planted marijuana in her suitcase. Court appointed lower, told her cop to play. So we cop to play. Cop to play. My baby mother been incarcerated. I never had a lot of luck with the ladies, Your Honor. I never had a lot of luck with much of anything. My baby mother wanna drive a Mercedes, Your Honor. My baby mother wanna wear a bunch of diamond rings. She knows damn well I can't afford damn things. Baby mother been incarcerated. Kinda glad if I could tell you the truth. That don't have a whole lot here to do with this matter. You see this woman here today, she just don't have any proof. Don't know whose voice that could be there on her telephone recorder. Maybe brother or some other friend that sat on it too. Same old friend that came and helped me forge my signature, cause that is not my signature. I'm telling you the truth, I'm telling you the truth. Telling you the truth, my baby mother been incarcerated. I understand about the verdict and everything, Your Honor. You're just doing your job, that's alright with me. Just one more thing before I leave. For my friends and my family, could you tell me, Judge Judy, when this particular episode is going to be on TV? I'm gonna be on the TV, baby. Nobody suffers like a poor people suffer. Nobody suffers like a poor people suffer. Nobody suffers like a poor people suffer. Nobody suffers like poor people suffer. That's where I'm gonna go. Moondog's Tavern, oh, that is the only place I know. Moondog's got everything I am ever gonna need. Moondog's Tavern out in Fraser, Tennessee. Sit down and I'll tell you about the friends he made, about the nights that he crossed the line, and all the mornings that he paid, how they threw him out of so many bars. He finally built one in his own backyard. He ain't been thrown out, he hit so far, and his tab is always paid. Moondog's Tavern. song about my friend. Smoking long black Cadillac, engine winding down. Park it up on the sidewalk like he owned the whole damn town. I hear him talking to some chick through a thick ghost of smoke, through the thicker haze of southern comfort and cold. Say, girl, you're hotter than the hinges hanging off the gates of hell. Don't be afraid to turn to me, baby, if he don't treat you well. And he meant me, so I laughed and I shook his head. He laughed a little bit louder as he would yell up at the band to play his song. Pull me one more round, make 'em leave my boots on the day they lay me down. I am a runaway locomotive out of my one-track mind, looking for any kind of trouble that I can find. Got this old black leather jacket, got this pack of Marlboro Red, got this stash here in my pocket, these thoughts in my own head, the right to run until I've gotta walk, till I've gotta go. Got this moment that I'm in right now and nothing else at all. I'm playing train song. Pull me one more round, make 'em leave my boots on the day that they lay me down. I am a runaway locomotive out of my one-track mind. Television, blizzard lights, we looked around this place. We found him cold there on the sofa, a little smile across his face. And though I tried with all of my sadness, somehow I just could not weep. For a man who looked to me like he died, laughing in despair, singing a train song, drinking one last round, made him leave his boots on the day that they laid him down. It was a runaway locomotive out of this one-track mind. I'm playing train song, I'm playing train song, I'm playing train song. All right, thanks. All right, thank you. D.B. Cooper was 43 when we first heard his name. 47 miles away from where he fell down. his fame. But he told me that the hardest part wasn't really jumping out of that plane. It was spending the night watching those lights shine through the pouring rain. They had a manhunt that next morning like nothing I'd ever seen. I was only 8 years old at the time, but watching on the TV screen. They were saying he was never gonna make it. Now the daylight had set in. But later that night they were shining those lights back down on that mountain again. Not far away from the city roses, they all watched those lights up through the rain. For D.B. Cooper. So the cops blocked off all the exit roads, and they turned loose all of their hounds. They even dragged the river up a couple of times to see if he had drowned. With all those men working overtime, they swore they would bring him down. But a parachute and a few $100 is all that they've ever found. Not far away from the city roses, they all watch those lights up through the rain. Some people say that he died up there somewhere in the rain and the wind. Other people say that he got away, but then his girlfriend did him in. Well, all men say if he's out there someday, they're gonna drag him in. As for me, I hope they never see old D.B. Cooper again. Not far away from the city roses, a light shine from a house out in the bay. Yeah, it was D.B. Cooper, proudly drinking champagne. Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American man, soul-saving, flag-waving, rush-loving, land-paving, person of friends to the quay. Quite diligently, working so hard to keep free reign to this democracy. From tree-hugging, peace-loving, pot-smoking, porn-watching, lazy-ass hippies like me. Tree-hugging, peace-loving, pro-choice and gay wedding, widespread panic-digging hippies like me. Skin-color blinded, conspiracy-minded protesters of corporate greed. We who have nothing most likely will till we all end up locked up in jail by conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American male. Diamonds and dogs, boys and girls, living together in two separate worlds, following leaders of mountains of shame, looking for someone to blame. I know who I like to live. Conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American man. Gay bashing, black fearing, war fighting, tree killing, regional leaders for sale. Shirt tucking, frat housing, cake tapping, backslapping, hater of hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, barefoot and folk singing, lazy ass hippies like me. Short to worry, whole life's too long to wait. Well, it's too short not to love everybody, life's too long to hate. I meet a lot of men haggling for nagging all the time, trying to save a nickel, maybe make a dime. And I made more notes to raise, said I ain't got the time. Old Miss Virgin tended bar, had a shack out in the hill. Never made her no money, boy, but it paid up all of her bill. She must have been 80 years old. Her heart was warm and her beer was cold. She gave away more than she ever sold, smiling all the time. I used to sing off in the corner. It seemed like every Friday night there'd be this loud crowd of cowboys, bikers and barroom fights. They'd be drinking beer, carrying on. Not a one of them was listening to one of my songs, but old Miss Virgin, she'd be singing along. She said she knew them all by heart. And then one night after closing, she poured me up a beer. She said, come over here and sit down, you little shit, I got something you need to hear. She said, life isn't easy getting through, everybody gonna make things tough on you. I tell you right now, if you dig what you do, they'll never get you down. She said, life's too short to worry, oh, life's too long to wait. Well, it's too short not to love everybody, life's too long to hate. I mean, a lot of men haggle all the time, trying to save a nickel, maybe make a dime. And I made more than those three. Said I ain't got time, pick it, boy. Old Virgie, I guess it's probably been 15 years. I've been bumming around this country, singing my songs for tips and beer, or mostly beer. Now the nights are long, driving's tough, hotels are weird and the pay sucks, but I can't dig what I do now. Lord, it never gets me down. I like to say, life's too short to worry, oh, life's too long to wait. But it's too short not to love everybody, life's too long to hate. I meet a lot of men haggling for nagging all the time, trying to save a nickel, maybe make a dime. And I made more than those three. I said I ain't got the time. That guy back there's got a sign up. He says, on the sign it says, "Where's Charles?" And if any of you got that live record that we put out not long ago, you might remember what he's talking about. There's actually an answer to that question. I told a long story on this record that I made one time about my friend Charles. And in the liner notes of the record, because I was telling a story about a person that I hadn't seen in 10 years because I didn't know where they were. So in the liner notes of the record, I wrote, Todd, where are you? And I hoped that he might find it. And one day, I come home from a tour, I get in, I got all these messages on my machine. I hit the button, it plays a handful of them, and then one comes up and it says, hey Todd, it's Todd. I'm right here, man. Y'all been very nice to me. I appreciate it. Please don't forget to tip your bartender. Thank you, Bobby, for making me a nice place to come. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. These years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. You work and work all day long, you're always on the go. You never take a minute off, you're too busy making dough. Someday for sure you're gonna see the world when you're a millionaire. But how far you gonna travel in some old rocking chair? Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. These years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. You're going to take an ocean trip, no matter come what may. You got your reservations, but you just can't get away. Someday for sure you're gonna see the world, you're gonna really get around. But how far you gonna travel if you're 6 feet underground? Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. These years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. You worry when the weather's cold, you worry when it's hot. You worry when you're doing well, you worry when you're not. It's worry, worry all the time, you don't know how to laugh. Well, think of something funny when we write your epitaph. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. These years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. I said enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. These years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Y'all sing to me for a minute. Enjoy. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. I'll do it. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Y'all, thank you. God bless you. for being so nice to me. What a great time I had. Thank you. Thank you. Double wide blue, I got them blue, double wide V-neck t-shirt with a mustard stain, rolled up a hose outside in the rain. He been my neighbor since the 79, course he been in prison most of that time. Ever since then, ain't just ain't been right. Old lady would stay at 5 most nights. Laid off and blown on, pissed off on blue. All double white blue. Take that. Nunchuck kids coming around. Tonight they'll get drunk, try to get laid. They'll end up in a fight out behind that arcade. You know that little shut broke my window last spring. I told his mama she didn't do anything. She's working 2 jobs, 4 runs to lose. Oh, double white blue, double white blue. I got the blue, double wide. My buddy Jimmy, his trade was cool. He got on my deck with one of them blue plastic pools. He works construction, builds spec homes. His woman left him, now he's down there alone. My friend Anita loves him, he don't even know. So busy chasing my neighbor's wife, Flo. So Barbara heaven with a hot all the blue. Oh, double white blue, double white blue. I got the blue, double white. Wild Bill the manager keeps to himself. Poor took his smile like him pills took his health. Too old to run with the plan anymore. U.S. flag hanging outside his door. I said here watching all this nothing go on. I ain't getting out much since the Olympics came on. Sometimes it's nice having nothing to lose. Oh, double white blue, a double white blue. I got them blue, I got them double white. Oh, double white. I got I will see you again next summer. Until then, you will be in my dream. It grieves me to go. I do love you so. Good old Folly Bee. God love you. That was a lot of fun. Thank you.